Hey friends, welcome to Late Night in the Kitchen. We are going to do a little experiment today. I'm on this kick. We are gonna do something different in every video, but I feel like this can relate to prepper content because we are gonna try and cook something without power. We clearly have power right now, but so I was raised in the country. I loved being outside. That is what I remember most about my childhood. I'm hoping to instill that into my children, and I feel like just being brought up like that really pushed me into this side of content, just being prepared and showing how easy and positive it can be. We have a lot going on in our country. I feel like this skill could be awesome for just about anyone. So let's see if this works. Again, it's an experiment. So we shall see what to do and what not to do in this video. I hope you're excited. Let's get right into it. Alrighty, this is what we are working with. I am just gonna do this box macaroni, but I myself really love this rice ramen. So if you want to keep it clean, simple, go for this rice ramen. You could do cans of vegetable in there if you wanted to, and some shelf-stable broth. You could do, you know, even freeze-dried food in this. But right now I have my camp stove. This is like a Primus camp stove I got from my husband years back, but I have been using it much more than he has. I have 5 tea light candles, and I have this tiny little, I guess it would be a warmer. It came with a tiny cast iron, and it's just a wax melter, so it's just cents for me right now. But I figured I could just put this on top of here, light these babies, and see what happens. I mean, I got these tea lights, a pack of 200 for $1 at the thrift store, so I thought we could just try this out, and I think it will be great in the event of a power outage. You, of course, should probably take this outside, but I think we will be just fine because I'm here watching it. But never leave an open flame unattended. That is just my safety precaution for you. So let's get into this. Let's see what we can make. All right, here we go. Let's light this baby up. Are you ready?
What will happen to the macaroni?
The macaroni will cook, hopefully. Fingers crossed, right?
And we can eat it?
Yeah. Say a little prayer.
Can we leave it inside?
Yeah.
Can I hold that for you?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna put water in this first, and then I know, and then we will pour in the macaroni. All right, so I have the water. Now I'm just gonna light these tea lights up and see what happens. You of course could have, you know, everything that we talk about when it comes to cooking in an emergency. But camp stoves, good old fire, it tastes the best in my opinion. I don't know about all of you, but whoo. All right, one of these times, I'm gonna get all of the tea lights in one match, but today's not that day. Just not that lucky with my fire today.
Can I blow it?
Oh, sorry. All right, so we are gonna put this right on top. Let's see what time it is. I have no idea. This clock says 10:39, but that's not it, so that's fine. We're just gonna see how long it takes just with this time. So wish us luck. Are you excited?
Yeah, well, where's
Here we go.
Mom,
high fives all around.
Mom, where is the clock?
Yeah, right on.
Mom, where's
okay.
the clock?
We are gonna put the macaroni in and let it come to a boil just like that. I might even take some water out. I don't think we need this much. All right, we are 19 minutes in and we have some steam, which is good. That's promising. We're not done yet. I don't know if this will come to a full boil, but you never know. I think it's like in comparison to one of these, like a flatware, what am I trying to say? Oh my goodness, Mom and too hard today. In comparison to your range stove or whatever, it would be like a medium heat. So it's not really on a high heat or anything, but we're still doing good with the candles down here. I have my girls here just,
And my boy.
And a boy, yes. We are just hanging out. They are learning how to do this with me. Right, girlfriend?
Daddy's
right. Yeah. Okay, update. We've lost 2 of the tea lights because I think it's on an angle, so I feel like that's why. And now it's dumping. Well, good thing wax is pretty easy to clean up. Well, see, I told you it'd be an experiment. It's fine, because we're gonna replace them. I'm just hoping the other ones don't go out. I kind of wanted to save the wax, but it's okay. There we go. Save that one. So I'm gonna light these and put them on the sides, but we're like halfway cooked, which is it's pretty good. I'm impressed right now. Okay, so light these babies up. Really hoping, again, those other ones don't go out. It's just because the wick floated to the side because it was on an angle. So you don't have to use this. You could use literally just a pan and a grate if you wanted. I just wanted to see if this would work. I've also seen people using just like aluminum foil, but I really don't have any in the house. I probably should, but I don't like to cook with it because it's terrible for you, but you know, we'll see. Let's slide that in there. Come on. We will slide this one as well. Ooh, that's hot. Cooking. All right, so we still have 5. Hopefully they don't go out. So I just peeled it off of the stovetop and I'm gonna fold it right back in there so we don't waste any wax. That way we can use this at a later time. You could even pour some more little beeswax pellets in there, but you don't have to. Alrighty, I did want to show a few more options just because I kind of jumped right into the macaroni because that's what we were making for dinner tonight. But if there was an emergency or something like that, I probably wouldn't go for macaroni just because of the nutritional value. It's because I would want some more oomph for our family. But yes, there are options is where I'm going with this. You could do the Dr. McDougall's vegan miso ramen. I just add a can of tuna in here to make it a little bit better. And this doesn't come with a lot of ramen, but if you're feeding just one person and you bulk it up with some extra peas or green beans and a canned protein, you're good to go. These are my favorite, Amy's organic soups, vegetable barley, low fat, and lentil vegetable. These are another options where you could add something different to it. You could add a canned protein, you could even add more peas, you could add some brown rice to this, but moral of the story, you'll be fed, and this is kind of a complete meal in a can. I have plenty of those in the prepper pantry. I also have them in glass, but if you don't have it, it's totally fine. You can kind of create one of your own. I found this at the Dollar Tree, and this was $1.25. It's a Caribbean bean bowl, and I'm out of breath because I was running around after the kids, sorry. But it has peppers, brown rice, and spices. It's really good source of iron and potassium. Why? Well, I mean, I know why for ingredients sake, but water, black beans, bell pepper, long brown rice, ooh, cornstarch, olive oil, lime juice concentrate. You know, it's not that bad. Not that bad for $1.25. You also could do regular rice, but instant rice is gonna cook quicker for you, and I feel like it's just a good staple to have. You can of course make your own instant rice if you wanted to, but I don't, so yeah, you don't have to either. And then there's also a classic, and this is just like a easy soup, and creamy corn chowder is what my family likes. I probably wouldn't add milk, but I could add shelf-stable milk if I wanted to. I would probably just add water, to be honest with you, because this is creamy enough as it is. It makes 8 servings, so you do not have to make the entire thing, but you totally could. I think it's really great because you can take this out of the bag, which is what I plan to do, and put it in glass just so it lasts a little bit longer. You could also do this with Mylar. There is dairy in this though, so it's not gonna be, you know, a 20-year food, but I feel like it's a good option again. So I wanted to just take a little break here while it's cooking and show you other options. Let me know something that you have thought of to make in this video. I'm sure all of us would love some encouragement. All right, so I'm lifting the lid up here. Very warm, and we're doing good. I feel like a lot of these noodles are cooked. I'm keeping them rotated. I'd probably say maybe a minute or 2, and then we are going to strain it out, heat the cheese up, and do the classic macaroni dance, song and dance. Just kidding, I'm not gonna sing for you, haha. Okay, I think it's ready. I'm gonna go ahead and strain it out. I'm gonna get it right back on and get the cheese sauce warmed up. I think they have, you know, like the powdered cheeses too, the classic macaroni. But this is the Kroger organic brand, so this is what we have. And man, I would choose something different here, but I guess we're trying this out. My husband really enjoys this cheesy mac and cheese and kind of got the kids not hooked on it, but they enjoy it too, so I don't know. I'm a classic homemade mac and cheese type of gal, so we will get this heated up and then I will add my pasta. Okay, so it is kind of melting, not instantly, but if I add the pasta back on, we'll definitely give some more heat from the top and we will keep it stirring. But I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I will say the time, you know, we're up at about 30 minutes at this point, 31. So yeah, it might take a long time, but you know, a can of soup would be much faster. Okay, so I would even say those noodles might be a little bit overcooked, but that's okay. I sent a picture to my husband and he just laughed and said why, but I feel like this would be a good skill, just in case, I don't know, the powers that be try and, you know, really take the propane away and not just threaten it, but I don't know. But we have bigger fish to fry, so yeah, we're doing good. It's melting in there pretty well. You can add your seasonings now if you'd like. You of course have to use water to wash this in the event of an emergency, so always have that on hand. Thanks, bud. I'm just gonna put my hand against here so it stops sliding. But we're doing good, it's looking good. I was excited to try this because you could also, you know, do your cowboy coffee in the morning like this. There's a lot that you can do with this. I've seen people use a frying pan with this so you could cook something up, and if you added more tea lights, I feel like you could really get a good sear on meat if you wanted to, but gives another option, and that's what's important. Options, options, options. You just gotta be open-minded and have a little confidence in yourself, but this was fun. Let me know if any of you have done this before. Let me know if you just do this in general. I know a lot of people, again, are off the grid and they try and conserve as much energy as possible. So yes, we are gonna do a taste test here, feed another baby, and I will see you soon. Okay, so here we go. We lost one flame there, and I mean, well, 3 from the beginning, but we're doing good with that. We still have quite a bit of time left on the fire part, and then here's the rest of the macaroni. The kids are going to try it out. Of course, they're going to like it, but I think we did good, so let's chat. Alrighty, so some major takeaways. All in all, I think we did awesome. This was a positive experience. Let me know in the comments if you want me to try anything else like this out. I am willing to, because I'm just as curious as you are. So let's chat. Time. It took a long time to make that mac and cheese. Again, like I said, I probably would not choose mac and cheese in the future. I would choose something more like a canned soup or something like that, but to each their own. Again, I would probably be doing this outside and plan better in the event of a power outage, and just really look through my cookbooks in paper form. I always say to stock up on paper items like cookbooks and emergency papers, maps, things like that. But anyways, I would grab a cookbook and see what I can make with what I have. I feel like with that warmth, the possibilities are endless. Am I gonna make like a loaf of bread? No, but is it possible? I really think so. So I feel like stocking up on tea lights are a great idea because they're super inexpensive, especially when you thrift them or find them at like an Amish salvage store or something. And I feel like it could save you money in the long run, especially if they are planning on taking any other form of cooking away from us. So yes, I hope this was informational. Thanks for hanging out in my kitchen with me today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new here, we would love it if you hit the subscribe button. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everyone.